Welcome in, everybody, to another Monday night D&D with the Second Chances. Before we get started, I do want to give a quick few thank yous. First being to Critical Role for creating the wonderful setting and world in which we are playing Exandria out of the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount. All the music you'll hear tonight is also from Reliquary Records. So make sure that you check them out on, I believe, as many streaming platforms as you can probably find. They'll probably be there. So, last week, with the Second Chances, you have all been in the midst of trying to uncover some political assassination, political intrigue, the machinations of whatever is going on in Baise Tile. You haven't quite pinned it down yet. In fact, you were kind of thrust into the middle of it when Kieran found who she believes to be the assassin parading around as one of the Ring of Three counselors and attacked them. They then called the guards, and at that point, it was kind of hard to keep under wraps that, hey, there were two Gways, and one of them was trying to kill the other one, even though the real one wasn't even here. So, luckily, you've met all of the counselors at one point or another and seem to have made some sort of positive impression on them, and they didn't immediately want to kick you out or imprison or hang you. The Starosta did, but the other three seemed to think that maybe you could help get to the bottom of this in some way or fashion. So, having finally told the truth to Etrical, and with him giving you some babysitters, for lack of a better term, you have begun an investigation to see if you can try to narrow down who the target of the assassination might be. Kieran and Maeve were at the Tower of Three looking into the different counselors' offices. Leo...
Maeve and Leaf.
Leaf and Maeve.
Sorry, Leaf and Maeve. Okay, then it was...
Rosalind, I was with Kieran.
That's right, at the barracks.
We were just leaving the barracks, yeah.
Yep, looking into Gway's office there. And Leo and Hermia were at the residential district checking in on the counselors' homes. And while at the home of Gway, Hermia decided to use one of the abilities granted to her through the Mark of the Oracle, which is Locate Chosen, and could tell that just a few houses away that the assassin was near. Now, something else that in the midst of it all happening, I didn't mention, but I would like to let everyone know. Last session, when Leaf was attempting to pick a lock in the office of Gway, the experience of doing so from Leo seemed to bleed through for a moment. It was almost as if Leo himself was there guiding his hand. The Mark of the Oracle has leveled up for everyone, and you now have a new ability called Borrowing Proficiency. All those who bear the Mark of the Oracle and are connected in a uniquely telepathic way. Each day you may access the memories and expertise of the other chosen and make a skill check or saving throw roll using their bonuses. You may do this a number of times equal to your own proficiency bonus.
Oh.
Question.
Okay.
Yes.
Is the phrasing access their memories and expertise, is that just flavor wording, or can I access my teammates' memories?
Flavor wording.
Damn. Okay.
So with that,
continue.
we're going to go ahead and jump in with Hermia and Leo, who are heading...
No, I'm not ready.
Well, you better get ready, because you are heading from Gway's house to Amra's house, where you sense that the assassin is near. Now, I don't believe that you have told the guards that are with you. You were just on your way to Amra's house. So, we are currently in, I believe it's evening time, is what I mentioned last time.
You said the sun was just beginning to dip down.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, we are in the evening. Give me just a second here to pull up notes. Yes, all right, so. Nope, sorry. We are in the night. I think you guys had just finished the evening.
Why?
So,
I don't like that.
As you are heading towards Amra's house, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna tell Leo.
In my head, I hope.
Yeah. About the assassin being near.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna say, let's not tip off the guards because they're gonna fucking arrest her before we can actually interrogate her.
Well, I thought we wanted them to, like, know it wasn't us, though.
But if she's a part of us, she's going to die.
We
That's
don't know.
They said they
Oh.
asked.
Oh. They were just kidding. Oh, just kidding. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not here now. Like, I'm
What?
not with it.
I thought you said the guards were just kidding. I was like, I don't know
That's
about
what
that.
I said. That's what I said.
Oh. Well,
And
okay.
I was
I'm
like,
I'm still
ah.
confused. Do your thing.
All right.
Okay. Continue, narrator.
All right, so as you move up to Amra's house, the guards walk up and kind of let those at the gate know who you are and what you're sort of here to do. So you wait a few moments as they actually head inside. Eventually they come back out, they let you in, and as you are brought into the house, Amra is actually sitting there in sort of like a silken robe. Seems he was probably getting ready for bed or actually pulled from bed at the time, and so as you come in, she kind of greets you. She's like, welcome to my home. I don't believe that we have had the pleasure to meet, but I'm told that you are with Rosalind and Leaf.
yeah, the second chances. I saw you on your way out. I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself.
Oh, that's fine. I should have as well, but I was in a bit of a hurry. So how can I be of assistance?
We're just looking around to see if the assassin may have targeted one of you guys and has been around your houses or not. So we're just doing a cursory glance around the houses.
All right. How can I be of assistance then?
Have you noticed anything out of place from your home?
No, nothing comes to mind. They've also tripled the guard here since the incident at the Tower of Three earlier with Gwei.
Understandable. Do you have any, safes or anything like that you haven't checked on in the last couple of days?
Sure. Come with me this way. And she leads you down a few halls and into a study that is filled. The two things that you notice that pop out, filled with books, like wall to wall to wall, except for the door. And then there is also plants of all types that are hanging around as well. And there's also sort of a motif to the point where some of the shelves even look like they might be a part of the certain plants, the way that some of the vines go along the shelf, the way that it's carved into it. It's all very, very beautiful. It makes the entire room, gives it this theme and this synergy that just makes it seem like these books belong here. Like it's a library you might find out in the middle of the Feywild even. Hermia, just a very in tune with nature sort of presentation here. She goes, you are welcome to take a look around. I have nothing to hide here. There is a safe underneath the desk on the floor, and she goes over and opens it up for you and then goes and stands by the door. Why don't both of you give me a investigation check?
Investigation?
Yep.
17 total.
Okay. Hermia?
Wait. Hold on. 13. Or not 13. It's 19 plus 4, and I can't do math.
Okay. 23.
Yes.
Okay, so as the two of you are looking around, and eventually, as she's kind of watching you for a bit, you see her exchanges a few words with the guards, and she leaves. There are two things that you find. The first, Leo, as you're kind of going through some of the correspondence on her desk, you do notice that there is a trash can next to it as well with some stuff in there, and you know very well that in your line of work that sometimes a person's trash can tell you just as much about them as what they consider to be important documents. And within it, you find a few letters from Uther, the starosta of the city. And kind of reading through a few of them, the general gist that you get is that Uther definitely seems to fancy her. And the way that he speaks in his letters, it definitely seems as though he probably assumes and thinks that she is submissive and probably one of the easier ones on the council to control and potentially get under his thumb.
Blech.
Gross.
Yeah. Hermia, you find within the safe nothing too out of the ordinary. But one of the things that jumps out at you is a letter that is addressed to Alice's that doesn't seem to have been sent yet. That basically reads, what you get out of it is that Amra wants similar things that Gwei does for the city, but is afraid that if he gets his way, that war will end up being the end of the city, and that she would actually prefer to keep the status quo, similar to what Alice's does. And also believes that if Alice's were to be replaced or leave the Ring of Three, that Gwei would, within time, get his way and drive the city to war with the Empire.
Telepathically to Leo, I'm gonna be like, do you want to also do the thing to see like if she's still nearby?
I can, or we can do something a little less extensive, and I try to ping the assassin with the voice thingy.
Yep.
Well, does that work? Like
within 100 feet.
Like,
you can't.
Do we know like if she hears us? Like,
Right. So hold on.
Say something.
Yeah, you can't ping with the voice.
Oh.
But you still have a use of, and I named all the abilities that you have with Mark the Oracle. So you still have a use of Locate Chosen that you can use.
Okay, I'll do that then.
You get a ping back 30 feet above you and 10 feet to the left.
Oh, jeez.
She is in the house.
I feel like... Okay, well, I have to wait till he
You don't
tells
know
me,
this.
but...
Leo does.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at him expectantly, like...
Well, you kind of... There's a shocked look on his face, and he's like... I just put my finger up against my lips, and I'm like, we're almost done here. Let me go talk to her for a second. And I go ask the guards where she went.
Yep. And one of the guards is like, I'll take you upstairs. And the other one stays down with you, Hermia. And as you are heading up...
Wait, why am I staying downstairs?
Would you like to go with?
I mean...
I wasn't sure if...
I mean,
Leo,
you can.
I wasn't sure if Leo was like trying to go by himself. Oh, in that case...
Yeah, I didn't...
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
go.
That's fine. In that case, both the guards take you upstairs as well. And as you get to the top of the staircase, you hear a gunfire. And
Oh, God.
all of you begin to book it down the hallway, and there's a open door into the master bedroom. And as you push through inside, you see a older elven gentleman in his pajamas who has a gunshot wound on his chest. You see the assassin up near the window, and you see a massive bear which has crushed through the bed, standing over the elven gentleman in like a protective stance as the assassin is attempting to flee out the window. Roll initiative.
That's a 17.
All right, so 17 for Leo. What'd you get, Hermia?
14.
All right, the assassin got a 20. You watch as she dives out of the window into the backyard. What are you doing?
Is it my turn?
Yep, Leo, you get to go first.
I'm just gonna take a glance at Hermia. It's like, I'll be fine, and I fucking follow and dash as fast as I can with my 35 movement. So, 80 feet total.
Okay, so as you get out, make a dexterity.
Or not 80, sorry,
make a
70.
Dexterity saving throw for me. You do technically have a bit more speed on her than she does.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you run and dive out the window that she left open, and you hit the ground into a roll, and you are almost right on her. She's basically getting to the edge of this back yard. There's all sorts of, just like you would expect from inside from the Temple of Melora, the backyard is just a wonderful looking garden of all sorts of different things. Covered in a thin layer of snow, which doesn't affect you on your land. And she's just nearing the back of this garden towards the wall. You are like maybe, we'll say 10 feet from her when your movement ends. Hermia, what are you doing?
Can I try to? So the important lady is not the one who got shot.
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna help the guy and like make sure he doesn't die.
Okay, so as you approach him, the bear does growl at you, but kind of like allows you to get close. It doesn't look like it's life-threatening. It just hit him in the shoulder. What would you like to do?
Basically just apply pressure out in the wound. Dave, like, try to stop the bleeding.
Go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
That's a 19.
Okay, so you are able to easily do so, and as you are starting to sort of apply aid, the bear kind of stops for a second, watches momentarily, and then you watch as it bounds towards the window, changing back into Amra's form, and then leaps out the window as well. Back up to the top of the round, the assassin...
Wait, she's leaving?
She seems to be.
Okay, so I did, like, movement, action. Can I get a bonus action?
What would you like to do for your bonus action?
Oh, well, if she's fucking leaving, I gotta make sure that she doesn't die, so I'll just do, like, a phase step just so, like, I don't lose her.
Okay, so as you suddenly phase away, the guy's like, what? And the guards, a little surprised as well, will use their turn to run up and start tending to the husband as well. So you phase step outside the back, you are now standing next to her. She kind of just gives you a surprised look, but then kind of, like, nods to you. Back at the top of the round, the assassin is going to turn around since you are gaining on her, Leo. You're not quite close enough for that. He's just going to take a shot at you. That is a 17 plus...
It hits.
Okay. You take 9 piercing damage. And then she is going to begin to climb the wall here, which is actually decently high and has little, like, sort of pins at the top, or, like, spikes in the shape of what's supposed to be leaves, but they're definitely meant to keep people out. So she begins to ascend, but not very fast after trying to shoot you, and with it being as slick and slippery as it is your turn, Leo. What are you doing? You have pain radiating, we'll say, from your right bicep is where the shot hit you.
Fuck.
She's like, the wall's like 10 feet away, and she's beginning to scramble up it, so she's about 10 feet up the wall.
Okay, so I'll close the distance with my movement, and can I grab her
You can certainly
with closing
try.
the distance?
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead and make it'll be a strength check versus her, or sorry, an athletics check versus her acrobatics.
That is a 17 minus 1, so a 16.
All right, that's a 19 plus 7. So you reach up and you get your hands around one of her ankles, and she kind of stops, looks down, and just kicks you in the face, causing you to fall back down onto your butt and begins to ascend further. Hermia, you are about 30 feet away.
Can I see the assassin?
You can, yep.
I'm gonna do a bonus action hex and give her disadvantage on deck.
Okay.
And then I'll fire an Eldritch Blast at her.
Ooh, all right. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
That is a 16 plus 7.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. I say that causes her to have to try to maintain her, her balance, which she's able to do.
Hold up. Where's my Bible? That is 3 for the Eldritch Blast. And hold on, I'm trying to find the damage for the hex. It does. And
It's
that's
just
a
a
2 for the
D6.
hex.
How much for the hex?
2.
2. So 5 damage. Okay. All right, so for a minute as it hits her, she begins to kind of lose her grip and starts to slip, but she's able to sling herself back up and is almost at the top of the wall when it comes to Amra's turn, and you watch as she just thrusts her hand out towards her, and you watch as from several different plants from within the garden, vines shoot out and start to lash and wrap all around her form.
Oh boy.
Okay, and see if she can get out of that at disadvantage because of the hex. No. And you watch as she is suddenly pulled back off of the fence and slammed into the ground as the vines begin to slowly cover her more and more and more and pull her arms and legs into themselves and bind her to the ground. Meanwhile, Roz and Kieran, where would you like to go next? You were leaving.
This assassin is having the worst time on jobs lately, by the way.
Yeah. You just left the barracks. You do have, I believe Etra went with you, right?
Yeah, Etra's with us.
Yes. So if you'd like to ask Etra, where might be the next, good place to go to, do some investigation, it's up to you. But where would you like to head?
Yeah, no,
Who
Rosalind
would you like to look into?
Yeah, Rosalind will go speak to Etrikal and be like, so the sun's going down. I don't know where's still going to be open and available to us. Any recommendations?
Well, which, I guess, who is it that you would like to look into? That'll narrow it down as well.
Well, I think we've all gone our way to investigate Gwei. They're up in the residential district right now, so I guess Alice's would probably be the next one for us to check out.
He spends a lot of his time at the library of Molazimir, so that could be someplace that we might be able to find something, or that you could look around.
Has anyone talked to the Starosta yet?
Not that I'm aware of. In fact, when we had our meeting earlier about the fate of your group, he was the only one to suggest that we just hang you and get it all over with. I don't believe any of you have had the pleasure of meeting him just yet.
I guess we should go talk to the Starosta then.
Well, let's see. At this point, he would be at his favorite watering hole here in the city, the Pride of the Empire. Which,
Rosalind kind of makes a face.
Yeah, it's the same face that Etra is saying as he tells you about it.
She gives a look. Listen, I'm not from around here, but I get the sense I know the type.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the Pride of the Empire.
Yep. So he leads you up. It's actually near the front of the city, and it is not up in the boughs of the trees either. It's down on the ground. Not even built into the tree like the rest of the architecture. This thing definitely sticks out like a sore thumb, and you definitely get the idea that this was built specifically for the fact that, hey, Empire people want to feel like they have a place that is their own here. So in between some of these beautiful trees, in between just these
just this eyesore of a building.
It's exactly what it is. It's
Ugh.
egregious the way that it just sits here, this stonework building in between this beautiful elven architecture. And as you kind of get up to the front, he goes, well, I'll wait out here if you don't mind, so good luck.
She kind of casts a glance like, you followed us everywhere else.
I promise, whatever trouble that you may get up to in there, just good luck.
Great. She gives a thumbs up and like glances to Kieran. All right.
Kieran goes, I'll wait out here too, just in case Etra needs some backup.
Rosalind gives him a look like, God damn it. All right. Very well. She'll make her way in.
In your head, you hear,
Making her way.
just let me know if you need any backup.
Thank you, Kieran.
I'm sure Etra will come in to help you.
Awesome. So she'll head in.
Okay. So heading inside, it's actually a lot bigger inside than it looks on the outside. The construction of it seems to be almost subterranean and down into the ground. You walk down a large set of stairs, and it opens up underneath ground level, essentially. You see a nice wooden bar, up at the front. Above the bar itself, there are probably about 20 different kegs, like, up above it. There are all sorts of tables. You note that there isn't a single elf in here. Tons of humans, a few dwarves, some orcs, a few half-orcs. You spot a half-elf as well, but definitely gives you, like, Rexentrum vibes over what you've been used to so far in Baisei Tile. And luckily you are not an elf, so no one gives you a second glance as you enter in.
Got it. I'll walk over towards the bar and order a drink to start. Just ale, whatever their well drink is.
Yep, easy enough. Addison Lalagrad is what the barkeep introduces themselves. It's an older human. He's starting to gray, balding on the top. Doesn't really question it. Seems to sort of be in a conversation with a few other guys at the bar too. So he goes ahead and fills it up your ale and hands it down to you.
Great. I'll just ask, is the Starosta here tonight?
A few people at the bar, including the bartender, kind of stop and kind of take a look towards you. Who's asking?
That's over. Rosalind the rest. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Never heard of you before. What business you have here in Baisei Tile?
Currently, we are investigating We're investigating. There has been talk of... what's the word I'm looking for?
Things.
Talk of disruption here in Baisei Tile. We've been sent from Rexentrum to investigate.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Sure. $17.
Okay, he kind of gives you a look for a minute. His eyes narrow a little bit, like that Fry meme from Futurama.
Yeah.
And you watch as he looks over towards one of the other guys, kind of gives a nod, and that guy disappears into the back. How's your ale taste?
She glanced at it like piss. Why?
He just kind of smirks a bit. Eventually, the guy comes back out and gives a nod, and he's like, head on back.
She'll nod and make her way into the back.
Yep, so as you making your way back there, you walk by what looks to be some sort of like VIP managerial sort of office room. Door's still cracked a little bit. You see a half-orc in there. And further back, there's a guy sitting outside a door. Looks like he's maybe in the midst of napping or just got awoke from his nap and is trying to get comfortable again. And the door is cracked, but he kind of waves you through. And as you walk in on the other side, this... Well, the other office looked like it was maybe built like, hey, this is a closet that we need someplace to do like managerial type stuff and, accounting things for the bar. So let's put it in this office. This one definitely looks like it was made for the guy who sits at the top.
Got it.
It's almost half the size of the bar itself. You see that there are weapons plastered across the back of it. There are heads of a few bucks, deer, a few other animals that you don't quite recognize right off. One of them is definitely a dire wolf. An office/trophy room. Definitely this guy's like home away from home.
Yeah.
And sitting behind the desk here, you see Starosta Uther Prent. Older man, black hair, full beard that's graying very respectfully. He has this hard look about him. And you also notice there is an older, tarnished-looking armor of the Righteous Brand in the back on a mannequin as well. And you see a scar above his left eye. And as you come in, he goes, "Shut the door."
I'm sorry, what'd he say?
Shut the door.
Oh, yeah. She'll push the door closed with her foot as she enters and finish her drink.
Yep, and he kind of stands up and pushes his chair in. So, you're part of this group, the Second Chances.
I am. Rosalind the Rust. Nice to meet you.
What is it you want? With me? With the city?
We're investigating a potential assassination plot here, and I have questions.
The assassination plot failed.
For now, I've known assassins to be somewhat, well, they don't tend to give up. Once you've paid for someone to die.
We've tripled the guard around the city. They
So you
failed
feel-
once.
So you feel safe and comfortable then?
Myself? Absolutely. If one of these knife ears ends up paying the price, no big deal. Just gives us a chance to put someone in their place that can actually do the job.
Yikes.
Do you have any idea who might be the target?
Personally, they went after Gwei. I hope they do. I hope they finish the job. He's been a thorn in my side for about a decade now.
And the other two? Amory and Alice?
Alice is old. Time will take him before too long, and Amra knows her place.
How about you? Any threats to your life?
No. I can take care of myself, and he pats the sword that he has at his hip.
Does he
So-
look capable?
Oh yeah, he's
Okay.
a bear of a man,
Okay,
despite
got it.
being aged.
Got it. Okay, perfect. She nods, glances around. How about, well, the Empire or the Imperial presence here itself? Has there been more dissent than normal?
No, Bicetal's a good city. These elves know their place, and they know that without us, they would be... well, they wouldn't be as well off.
He sounds very, very confident and assured. Can I insight to see if maybe is he trying to cover?
Make an insight check.
I'll go ahead and use an inspiration on that since my insight's not great. Fortunately, Kieran decided to stay outside. 18.
Okay. He is, first of all, yes, extremely confident. You also get the sort of vibes from him that if there was weakness, he's not going to be one to show it. That he'd probably cover up what he needs to make himself look good. A very much like, if there's issues, I will deal with them.
Very much strong man sort of person.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Well, if all is well here then, I won't keep you from your drinks for too much longer. Do appreciate, by the way, the vote to have me hanged earlier. That was very kind of you.
Well, there was an assassination attempt, and your crew came into town the day before. I figured that
Yes.
this would be the fastest way to put the minds of Bicetal's people at rest. But you seem to have already ingratiated yourself to all three of the members of the Ring of Three. So if you don't mind me asking you a few questions, what brought
sure.
you here in the first place?
We are sent from Rexentrum to investigate the possible assassination here.
And the first thing that you did wasn't to immediately tell that to any of the heads of the guards here, the guard captain, to come to us? You decided to just do it on your own?
Well, it would be extremely dangerous to tell one of the guard captains when I don't know if the guard is in on the assassination.
And who was it that sent you here and keyed you into this assassination plot?
We were sent by the Cerberus Assembly.
He is visibly shook at that moment. Like you can tell there is a crack in his facade that is almost immediately sort of shored back up.
I'm very much looking forward to report our near hanging.
And who exactly is it that you report to in the assembly?
If you knew, you would know. Or if you needed to know, you would know.
He kind of smirks at that one. Make a deception or intimidation check. I will let you choose.
It's intimidation, I think, for Rosalind.
Invoke me.
Yeah, I will do that. I want to borrow Leo's intimidation.
Okay. All right. So as this sort of moment is happening and you are choosing your words carefully, there's this moment where you feel like Leo is standing beside you, like his hand on your shoulder. And Leo, for a moment, this is probably around the time that you're approaching Amra's mansion, you get that sensation again where you're in two places at once, seeing through Rosalind's eyes, and you just get this sense of confidence talking to a man who has years of experience on you, who has the power to probably have you killed in this very establishment without anyone blinking an eye, but you are unmoving. Roll a d20.
Rosalind is very
advantage.
much Rosalind is very much channeling the lessons of her aunt Des, who taught her how to handle situations like this.
So go ahead and roll your d20 with advantage. And what is your bonus to intimidation, Leo?
+4.
Okay, great. Well, mine's also +4, so that works.
Oh, sure.
So I'll just roll. Well, I may still get advantage. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I thought,
free advantage.
Didn't you say you were using a inspo?
Oh yeah, sorry, I am.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So then, in that case, it is with advantage. So, all right. So, 11.
Still not great.
Which,
11.
It's also not terrible. He kind of looks you up and down a little bit, and you get a sense of maybe
I just need him to
respect.
be uncertain.
Maybe respect.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little hint of, okay, you're maybe not the baby you look like you are. And he goes, well, is that it?
As far, sorry, is he asking? Am I done asking my questions? She kind of glances around, looking back towards where the bar was. Your establishment stands out.
I'm aware. It was Rosalind Chance Larist of the Second Chances.
Yes, she nods.
As you do, you see that he's writing something down. I'll be sure that my person at the Cerberus Assembly has a chat with your person at the Cerberus Assembly so they can compare notes.
She bows her head politely. I do hope it is a productive conversation.
He waves you away.
She'll turn and leave. Walking out thinking like, there was definitely like a 50-50 shot that I did not walk out of that room alive.
Okay. Maeve and Leaf.
Yeah.
You had a chance to run through Gwei's office. Was there anyone else's office here that you would like to check, or would you like to change locations?
I mean, I'd like to check their offices. What do you think, Leaf?
Leaf is not there.
Yes.
He says yes. All right,
Yes.
so you have the choice between Amra, Alicis, or Uther's office.
I feel like we should check Uther's office, but what do you think, Leaf?
Uther seems like a wise target.
He's the one he's the one that the two of us know the least about, so let's get that over with.
Okay. So you are shown to Uther's office. It is unlocked. You are let inside. Very minimal here. Though it looks like he does spend a lot of time here. There is an extra set of armor. There's a few weapons here as well, an extra set of clothes. Outside of that, it's basically all just sort of managerial stuff, you know, what you would expect to find in the office. It doesn't seem like he's really done much to make this space feel like his own. So go ahead and both you give me investigation checks as you begin to look around.
All right, that means Leafs make investigation if last session means anything.
My
Oh,
eyes
hey!
will not miss anything.
Hey, I actually rolled nice this time, so 18 for me.
19.
Ah, damn it!
Okay. So, Maeve, you go ahead and you sit down at the desk and begin to go through things. Are you taping something, Leaf?
I'm opening my mail, I'm sorry. I'm opening the mail in the office right
Of
now.
course, great.
Method acting.
Yep. Leaf,
You're welcome, Uther. I'm ripping up your junk mail.
You begin to go through some of the stuff that's on the shelves. Why don't both of you give me roll a d4?
D4?
Yeah.
Where's my...
3.
3's very nice. I also rolled a 3.
Okay. So Maeve, as you're going through some of the documents around the desk, the thing that pops out to you and seems to stick out the most in your mind is you find a list of some of the noble houses here in Baisei Tile that seem to be broken up into 2 columns, 2 separate groups. From what you can tell about what's sort of written in the ledger next to them, it seems to be a short list of if someone on the council were to be replaced, which noble houses are going to be most malleable, and which ones should not be granted that position no matter the cost.
Interesting. Okay.
Leaf, as you're
This is
going
the houses inside Baisei Tile?
in Baisei Tile, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Leaf, as you're going through some of the books on the shelf, a lot of them seem to just be reading that you would expect from him. You know, conditions of war, philosophies, you know, of war, combat, stuff like that. But as you're pulling stuff out, there is a folder that seems to be wedged between 2 of them that you open up, begin to read through. And this seems to be plans to rout out hidden temples that are unapproved by the Empire, which hide in plain sight in Baisei Tile. In it kind of talks about how up until this point, you know, it's very much been like you know, if we don't ask, they won't tell sort of thing. But to him, it seems like breaking the rules is breaking the rules, and he wants the unapproved gods of the Empire stamped out, despite knowing that it would cause dissension within the city.
Oh. That's pretty bad.
I show this to Maeve and...
Yeah. I show my thing to Leaf as well. Maeve just kind of cringes. You know, when I first left my home, I was warned very quickly about the Empire's disregard for many of the gods. This, certainly would not be popular here.
Indeed.
The list that I have, are there any names that might jump out at me?
There's none that you necessarily know. It just seems that he is compiling a list of Empire sympathizers that if he could install them within the Ring of Three, would.
Right. Well, certainly this man has a target on his back if anyone knew about either of those things, that's for sure. Motive would be quite clear.
Yes, but if the assassin was sent to remove someone who's supposed to be more Baisei Tile than Empire, then it seems like this Uther would be more of an Empire. Or if they're... or if the assassin was sent to cause disruption in Baisei Tile, Uther would be a good person to knock out, who is clearly at odds with everything that Baisei Tile is.
Or if the target is, like you said, someone of the 3, then he would be the obvious culprit. He's either an obvious culprit or an obvious victim in this case. Might not be, or there's something we're missing. This, the paper that we saw in, Gwei's, desk that was likely faked seems to try to, even if we believe that it was meant to just, deter us away from something else, I am curious if there is any truth to it. Seems like an unusual thing to hide. Besides, of course, throwing us off the trail.
It seems there are many red herrings in this little mystery we have.
You can say that again. All right. Well, I think these papers we should probably leave here unless we get to keep everything. I don't really know if we have to consider those or that kind of thing or not. I know we kept the fake paper from the other room.
You can make copies if you'd like.
Okay.
For your notes, you can basically say that because you were basically in here for, 45 minutes to an hour-ish. So if you want to leave stuff so you don't get in trouble for taking it, we can say that you copied down the information that you needed. So just make whatever notes you need to for yourself.
Yeah, it's more of I just want to remember what was on there, less that I want to actually take the copies. The other one I wanted to take because it's like literally evidence, but the other ones are just his notes, so I'm not going to take those.
It's no problem.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
So, since all of these things were happening simultaneously, back at Amra's estate now, the assassin is pinned down in the ground outside. The guards now starting to come through. You have probably, as Amra holds her there, a couple minutes. Hermia and Leo, what would you like to do? She seems to have stopped struggling pretty quickly once you realize that there's like almost her entire body is just covered in vines right now.
So hot.
I'll turn to Amala and ask if she's all right.
I'm fine. Take her weapons.
All right, and I do as I'm instructed,
right.
And then I'll pull out my rope and do my normal thing.
Yep. So as you come up to start doing that and start to check her, you notice that the vines actually seem to just inherently move and are easy to kind of shift around as you're looking for them. So you are, make sure you take note of all this, please. You are able to find a pistol. You find a shotgun. You find
where?
on her back. Or no, sorry. The pistol's still in her hand. The shotgun is on her hip. You find a dagger that is on the small of her back. You find up her sleeve a smaller pistol, which actually you wouldn't have known about, but Rosalind may remember. You find strapped to her back the one that you remember being shot at, Leo, which is a longer rifle that kind of folds up into three sort of segments. And you find in both of her boots 2 more daggers.
What is wrong with this chick?
All right, I put it in our party loot thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So as you do, she says nothing to you, but her eyes are locked on you the whole time.
Well, in my head, I'm like, you shouldn't have done this tonight.
I have a mission, is what you hear back.
From who? Mr. Black?
Her eyes go wide at that for a moment, and she does not respond.
The nail on the head.
She got sold out.
Yep.
So the guards come back, and as they do, the vines from Amra slowly recede, and they pick her up, put her in chains, and if you also want to put a rope around her,
No. Yeah.
they let you. So yeah, as they do that, why is there a hype train close?
Because you're about to be hyped up.
Because we got the assassin.
Woo!
Oh,
Hype!
okay, weird. Yeah. So they pick her up, and the guards say, we should take her back to the Tower of Three. We'll give word to Etrical. Congratulations. This proves your innocence.
Thank you. Can I make one request?
They look back
To
towards
Amala?
To Amra?
Amra.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Can you three judge her without Uther?
Fortunately, he is part of the council here in Tile. I'm going to go get ready. But please escort the guards and the assassin back to the Tower of Three. I will make sure that Alice and Gwei are also present, as well as the rest of your group. We will get to the bottom of this tonight. Exactly what has happened and why she is here, who she was sent by, and what this means for the future of our city. I just pray that Gwei does not get his way.
What is Gwei's way?
He wants war with the Empire. He always has. And she turns to leave.
Alright. And I'll go with the assassin.
All right.
Is Hermia gonna follow me?
Yeah.
I assume. So yes, all of you begin heading towards the Tower of Three. Rosalind, as you are leaving Uther's office, so is everything going all right in there? You're not dead yet, are you?
Rosalind's like, fuck you, Kieran. This is terrifying.
The ale here does not taste very good. It's piss, honestly.
No, it's terrible. I'm aware. We're going out. I'll be right out.
And as you get out to the bar, you see Kieran sitting at the bar with an ale.
She glances at him and just like
I came in
glares.
to back you up.
Really? I'm from out
Yeah.
here. That's great.
Well, I just figured I'd be closer to come in if you needed me for anything.
Ugh.
Did you do all right?
Yeah, I think I figured. I didn't get a ton, but I think I figured out some stuff.
All right, and you watch as he downs it and puts it down. Thanks for the beer. She's paying. And Kieran runs out.
Rosalind just looks to the bartender like, I have no idea who that is. No, I'm kidding. She puts a coin on the table.
All right, he nods. And as you leave, when you get out, Etra is talking to two other guards, and he turns towards you.
That guy's a dick.
You're gonna have to be way more specific.
The Starosta.
Yes. Put simply, he is a dick. Good news.
Oh.
It seems Leo and Hermia have stopped the assassin. They made an attempt on Amra's life. She's fine,
Amra?
but her husband was wounded. But they were able to apprehend him. They're taking the assassin to the Tower of Three, and your presence has been requested.
On Amra, really? All right. Fair enough.
All right, so as you
yeah. Let's go.
As you head to the Tower of Three, Leo and Hermia, was there anything that you wanted to do or say to the assassin as you're being led back to the Tower of Three?
Got them secret thoughts.
I'll let Hermia go first.
I don't know. I don't know what to say to her. Like, dude, she's fucked.
Then I'll begin. I'll just tell her, it's like, hey, like, we can help you if you actually, like, help us figure this out. And if Mr. Black is behind all this, we can pin it on him.
No response.
And if you're going to continue to give me the cold shoulder, you're going to get executed. That's the end of this line for you. And I don't know what this is going to hold for the Oracle, but this isn't going to be great at all. And hopefully you come to your senses about this, because I've dealt with the law before, and it doesn't go well for people like you and me.
Make a persuasion check.
It's a 12 plus 2, so 14 total.
Okay. No response, and her eyes seem to just be locked forward on the guards as they're walking. So Maeve and Leaf, as you
Yes.
two are preparing to find another office to investigate, you see Amra, Alice, and Gwei coming down the hall, and they inform you that the assassin has been apprehended. Sorry, Amra wouldn't have been there yet. Alice and Gwei is there. And we'll just say that behind them, you see your friends, Leo, Hermia, several guards, and in chains, the assassin as well, which they take and put into a room with 2 guards outside, 2 guards inside. And shortly thereafter, Rosalind, Etra, Kieran show up as well. The Ring of Three and Uther all go into what seems to be a central chamber somewhere, and you all are left outside waiting in the hall.
Oh, Rosalind looks to Leo and Hermia. Sounds like you two had a busy night.
Yeah, I got shot.
I know the feeling. I got to meet the Starosta. I would have rather been shot.
I don't think so.
I'm so sorry, Robbie. Could you describe what the assassin looks like again?
Yeah, so currently she's still in her attire, so dark leathers, pale skin, green eyes.
Head covered?
There was head covered, but there was some red hair that you could see.
Okay. Thank you.
What
So-
race is she?
As far as you can tell, humanoid.
Okay.
So she
we're
was
not-
going after Amra?
Apparently so. She shot her husband. They were in bed, so I'm kind of wondering if she was the one that greeted us at the door or not.
She
When we
shot
came.
her husband, you say?
Yes.
Hmm. Interesting. I had an interesting talk with the Starosta. He has very different opinions of Amra than he does the other 2 members of the council.
How so?
He doesn't like Gwei. He wants Gwei dead. And he sees Alicis as a temporary problem, someone who will be gone sooner rather than later, and isn't too worried about it. Amra, he seems convinced will play ball with his desires.
Are we all kind of privately able to talk?
Yeah, I mean, Etra's there with you.
Okay.
No.
Just kind of observing. And then
Okay.
there's 2 guards maybe 30 feet away who are outside the door where the assassin is being held.
What'd you all find out about him?
Ooh.
Who are you talking to?
She's looking to Leaf and to
Okay.
Maeve. What'd you find out about the Starosta?
And
Well,
if you want to ask Etra to leave, you may.
No, I don't care if Petra listens.
I guess we don't care if Petra listens. I will kind of just show the copies. He certainly is making contingencies for that. However, however, I think more importantly than him, if the plan was for him to try to get rid of Gwei with Emerissa, then I think we found out how. And I show the fake papers. This was in a hidden compartment, but thanks to Leaf, we determined that it was not written from paper here, and very likely faked or planted.
That'd be interesting. So get rid of either intimidate or get Amra to play ball like he believes. Get rid of Gwei, wait for Alicis to die, and then put your own people on the council. Suddenly you have the whole city in your pocket.
If that was the if that was the motive, of course we're in a bit of a bind. The assassin's going to have to admit that, and I don't know if she will. If we're even correct.
I think it's the best theory we have. I mean, again, we know the target was either Amra or her husband because the assassin made an attempt on them. So
At least it was this time.
right.
While Maeve and Rosalind are having this conversation, I just want to ping everybody. Like, I asked the assassin about Mr. Black, don't say anything, but she was surprised. And I say that to everybody.
I guess to each of us one at a
One
time.
at a time to each of us.
Yeah, basically.
You see each of us like stop for a moment and be like,
Oh.
very well.
Well, that confirms some things, but still
Registered.
raises questions.
So, yeah, if the target is Amra, I feel like the only ones who really stand to benefit are either Gwei or the Starosta.
Again, that's assuming the assassin will even implicate them. We need to be very careful, I think, how we approach this.
When I spoke to the Starosta, I mentioned that we were sent by the Cerberus Assembly, and he looked spooked. And it was the only time he looked spooked during our conversation.
Then maybe he's doing something that even the Cerberus Assembly wouldn't want him doing?
Possible. Or the Cerberus Assembly isn't cutting him in on the information that he's expecting they are.
Maybe. If he got spooked from even just the mention of it, it makes me wonder what else he could be.
It was enough to convince him not to have me shot then and there, so...
I suppose that's good. My goodness, what?
Yeah, it was not great. I definitely think I might have gotten stabbed in there if I hadn't said that.
What did Kieran say to get that to happen?
What?
Kieran did...
I didn't do anything.
Kieran decided to wait
Up
outside.
in the lookout.
Or I don't know if that's better or worse
Well,
at this
I can't
point.
get into trouble if I go inside, can I? I thought I was doing a good job.
You know what? I would have agreed with you, Kieran, but
All right, thank you. See? WWMD.
What?
What would Maeve do?
What? Why is this a thing? First leave. Oh, jeez. Okay, just gonna pretend I didn't hear that and pretend I don't know the implications of that.
I like to think Etricol is just like, you are a very weird group.
Well, in any case, I suppose we'll need to see if the assassin's going to say anything. I fear she may be more scared of someone else more than anyone here. At least from what I may know.
Well, we'll have to try to talk to her if we can. Oh, wait, she's close enough that I could try to talk to her telepathically, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to try and send a message to her.
Oh,
Okay.
It says, listen, this is always going to be awkward between us, but if Mira saw something in you, I have to believe there's something good about you. Do not get hanged for this. Let us help you. I came to this world and a bunch of random people that I never had met before have helped me. They are decent people out here. You can trust us. We're trying to help.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
You're probably the best at them in this party.
+6. Yeah, we'll use spin our inspo too.
Channel me. I can help you.
Still only rolled a... Wait, what is that?
23.
23. It looked like it was cocked on here, so I'm like, what did that come out to? 23.
It does, yeah.
Mhm.
They counted as 15, it looks like.
You're really from another world.
Yeah. From a world called Vano. It is very different than here. If it helps, my Mira's only 18.
And alive.
Everyone sees Rosalind's face just fall. I'm so sorry.
The door to the room that she's being held in opens, and you see a guard peek his head out. Captain, she says she's ready to talk to someone. Etcher looks at all of you. If you'll give me just a moment. And he heads over to the room.
Rosalind glances over. She talked to me.
That's good. What did she tell you?
We talked about our experience, her Mira is dead.
I'm sorry.
Like I said, I don't know her. Would explain why we couldn't find her, though.
Would.
But after we talked about that, she was apparently willing to talk.
Well, let us hope we get some answers. I don't really know how to feel about someone who is supposed to be in our group, but is clearly going against our aims. I think.
Maybe. That remains to be seen.
Suppose.
Be careful with saying that out loud, Maeve.
Okay. Yeah. I thought the guards were gone, sorry.
Well, it's just
they're
like
30 feet away, so they're not going to hear you, but I think it was just more
Okay.
a warning.
General warning.
Yep.
I know. I was only saying that because I thought the guards couldn't hear us. Otherwise, I would not have.
All right, so as you all kind of wait in silence for a while, about 10 minutes later, the door opens and Etra comes back out and walks past you and through the door where Starosta and the Ring of Three are.
Rosalind like looks up like as if she was expecting an update and gets nothing.
Yeah,
and she's like,
exactly.
okay, great.
Well, she
Did he look happy?
No.
No.
Would he look? What would
Make
make
an
him look happy?
make an insight check.
Can I make one too?
You sure may.
Okay.
2.
6. Never mind.
Yeah, he looked unhappy.
Sure did. He looked pissed.
Wow. All right. Insight's my next roll to.
Yep. And about 5 minutes later, the door opens back up, and he goes, "Enter," and then calls down, "Bring her in." And you are all taken into the central chamber of the Ring of Three. You see what is a grand room. This is probably at the center of the tree, a massive hollowed out space. Door on all 4 sides from where you're coming in, one to the north, south, east, and west. There is marbled walls. There are pillars. Beautiful, stunning architecture within here. In this center platform, you see a table where the 4 of the councils all sit across from one another. Behind each of them, adjacent to where these doors come on all sides, there are large bookshelves that are just filled with who knows what. They sort of bring you up, and you guys, no place to take a seat, but you kind of sort of gather around, and the assassin's brought in as well. Still at sword point as well. And Uther kind of stands up. So, firstly, congratulations for finding and apprehending the assassin before it could do any real damage. It seems that Amra was indeed the target, but her husband was able to intervene in some way. It also seems as though the assassin here is ready to confess as it was. So everyone looks over towards the assassin. They pull her mask and sort of her hood down. You can see now, does seem to be human. Red hair, green eyes, pale skin. I was sent here to do a job, but I'm not going to die for it. My hit was commissioned by Counselor Gwei to assassinate Amra, and as this happens, Gwei immediately stands up and is like, "What? That's untrue! What? This is preposterous! Silence her now!" And people just start to sort of uproar. I was sent here, the plan was to kill Amra, so that he could help put someone else in on the council for himself, in order to incite war between Tile and the Empire. And Gwei nearly begins to come across towards the assassin between 2 guards, kind of go forward and kind of stop him to pull him back. That is the most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard. Assassin goes on. If you look within his office, he has connections with the Sons of Molazimir. They have cells within Rexentrim and Zadash that are waiting for the war to start before they begin to attack at home, so that the Empire cannot devote resources to attacking Tile directly.
Objection.
Wait.
If you guys want to say anything at any point,
Objection.
go for it. Okay, Hermia.
Hold it!
Exactly.
I'd be like, I don't think she's telling the truth. Anat Gwei was here the other day in Gwei's office. It stands to reason that she could have easily planted that evidence, if there even is any.
Well, I know what evidence she speaks of, and I hold it up. Is this the evidence you speak? Is this the paper you? Well, no, she didn't ask about paper. Anyway, this evidence that she speaks of certainly does say this, but is not of the same paper of the office.
Now, quick note, Maeve.
Yeah. Okay.
You found 2 separate documents.
Yep.
I did. Yeah.
The document that you believed to be fake was the letter contracting the hit.
Right.
The documentation you found of the Sons of Molazimir, that was true.
That was true. You're right. You're right. Sorry.
And the assassin goes on. Yes, I was here yesterday as Gwei. The point there.
Evidence.
The point there was in order to make it seem as though Gwei was the target of the assassination in order to keep him from being a suspect. And Gwei just continues. He's kind of like somewhat controlling himself, but if there weren't guards, he would definitely be across the room at her. And he's like, this is absolutely ridiculous. And Alice goes, the sons of Malazimir, they're terrorists. Is there any truth to that? And there's a moment of him being like,
Uh-oh.
of course there isn't. As she just said, she was in my office. She obviously planted that herself.
We found corresponding documentation in Gwei's office during our investigation, connecting him to the Sons of Malazimir.
Well,
And Uther goes,
Who are we helping here?
Uther turns to two
Out
of the
of
guards.
character.
Go
The
to Counselor
truth. We're
Gwei's
helping the
office,
truth,
find what
Hermia.
you can. Shackles on him, and the Crown's Guard move towards Gwei, and he's like, don't touch me, and like kind of pushes them away. What's everyone's passive perception?
16.
16.
Garbage.
18.
Oh, okay.
14.
So, as all of this is happening, Leaf, your eyes begin to wander up. And you see at the apex of this room, this cathedral, you see a red spark begin to kind of flicker in and out as people begin to yell and shout at one another. All of the
I
counselors
knew it!
start yelling
I knew it!
at each other.
Fucking-
The guards don't really seem like they're not 100% sure exactly what they're supposed to do. The assassin seems to still just be standing there, just watching, not trying to do anything at all. What's everybody doing? Is there any other evidence that you would like to interject within this?
I
Oh,
want to like message the assassin and say, "What the fuck is that?"
She looks at you but doesn't respond.
I'm gonna say,
Oh,
hold it, everyone. I watched this in a JPEG once. All these bad vibes and emotions is causing the tree to spark, and it points up.
And as everyone looks up, you watch this spark begins to crack. And it's almost as if the air surrounding it is starting to crack
no.
and shatter and splinter. And then there's this cacophonous boom that deafens everyone and just lets loose this. It's not really an explosion, but just this wave of pressure as a massive red portal opens within the Ring of Three chamber. And all of you notice it. Recognize
Oh shit,
it.
get your weapons out.
And with that, let's go ahead and pop on
That's
over.
where we're gonna start our first break. Oh wait,
If we did breaks, that would be
we
where
don't-
it is.
we don't.
Yeah, Juxta, I didn't want to say it in the moment, but I'm like, are you making a Ghostbusters 2 reference?
Yeah,
Grab tokens here real quick. Give me just a second.
best movie ever.
It's Robbie, so
You know
Wired
what?
bread.
It's
Thank
underrated.
you, Weirdbeard. Who would you like to give that
you get some emotes and the Discord and some badges by
that
your
inspiration
name. Now
to?
give a gift.
It's definitely not the worst Ghostbusters movies in the franchise now.
All right, so give me a quick second here to set up where everyone sort of
Oh,
is
yeah.
now. As you do watch, by the way, a large flaming lizard-type folk come out of the portal with two smaller-looking flying cherub-looking things. And I need just a second to basically move people around so that they match where we were in the scene. You can also start to roll initiative.
All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Have-
that'd be awkward.
Did
Go ahead. If you have questions, go for it.
6. The actual hell.
who's Alusus?
Alice is one of the Ring of Three
Alice's-
members.
That's one of the three Ring of the Ring of Three members.
Guess I'll be last.
I feel like we.
Guess I'll go last.
Guess I'll go last.
Guess I'll die.
I always do the worst at initiative. For some reason, my initiative doesn't automatically send.
You have to click your token before you do it,
Oh,
and then
okay.
it'll automatically send it over.
Sorry.
Guess I'll go probably close to first.
And remind me, I still have the assassin's weapons, right?
Correct. Oh, and then let me go.
Oh, who is this grumpy motherfucker right here?
Those are just guards. Where is Etra?
What the fuck? You have different token pictures for each guard?
Yeah, why not?
The production of this.
The production value.
Oh shit, I gotta figure something out what I'm gonna do.
Oh, and one other thing. Could I have used a short rest to, like, heal myself up before this happened?
Say no. Don't
No.
let him get it.
No, we'll
He's
say
been walking the whole
you,
time.
No, we'll say that you were on guard as you were walking back because you still have
Okay.
the assassin in custody.
Oh! I'm commenting on the different icons for the guards, but didn't even notice the animated flame at the top
I
of the
know.
screen.
Rosalind's like, all right, we remember how to do this, right? Portal closed first.
Oh, is that a
Oh.
portal?
Yeah, a portal just
It
opened.
is the
Okay.
portal. So go ahead
Well, how
and
did we
place
close it last time?
your.
We all work together.
Everyone, go ahead and place yourselves where you think you would sort of have been in here during all of this.
Okay.
Immediately moves next to Kieran.
Yeah, I think.
All right, so
Are
it
these
says-
bookcases?
Yes, they are
Okay.
about 15 feet high.
Okay, I guess I'll put Luster over here then.
All right. Ooh.
Luster is fire type right now. I do remember that from last time. I have no idea if that's going to be a problem with a flaming Naga or not, but we'll see. Either it's good because he's immune to fire damage, or it's bad because the fire Naga is immune to fire damage. So we'll see.
I always roll so poorly for my enemies.
Hey, you rolled better than me. I got a 6. So,
Assassin still got first.
Yeah, she did.
Yep.
Big dick. Alright, what's our game plan?
Wow.
Knock the Naga down, and then close the portal.
yeah, because did we all have to do it together, or was it just
Hold on,
easier?
hold
with
It got easier the more people we had last
Hold
time.
on. So who rolled? Rosalind rolled.
I was a 6.
Leaf, Hermia, Kieran. How did Kieran roll?
Wait, what?
Kieran rolled?
I don't
Where?
see Kieran's roll.
I don't see Kieran anywhere.
Kieran's on there as an 8. Oh no. People are still
What
on
did
there
you
from the for some reason when I brought the turn order up, it was empty.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
when you guys rolled, it's like, oh yeah, let's put all the turns.
Only
from
on
you
your
guys.
screen. It's not there for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, I don't see that on my
I don't
screen.
see Kieran.
Kieran was there. The Treants were there. The
Weird.
guards from the battle outside the gate were all there.
Weird. Yeah, not on our screen.
Yeah. Do we get to
All
roll
right,
again?
So no. All right, so we
Damn
need.
That's the equivalent of like, there's no price tag on it. I guess it's free.
Exact.
Right.
That's
That's
exactly.
the D&D equivalent.
Ex-
So
Exactly.
Maeve got a 6.
Because I suck.
Hermia, you got a
Get a plus
12.
4.
Leo, what did you get?
I get advantage.
20.
Oh, the sword.
20.
No,
Dagger?
for...
And if you need my modifier, it's +5.
All right, Luster's gonna share Maeve's. We have Maeve, Hermia, Leaf, Rosalind. Rosalind, what did you roll? Because you're on there twice.
19.
All right. All right. Hopefully everyone's there. If I skip you, I'm sorry. Please say something. All right. So at the top of the round on the assassin's turn, the assassin can't do anything because she's bound. Leaf, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. In that case, Leaf is going to run 15 feet forward. And, are these screeching devilkins flying?
They are. They're only about 10 feet off the ground right now. By the way, Leaf, you get a inspiration from Weird Beard for the Ghostbusters 2 reference.
Yep, grabbed it.
Okay.
Thank you. It's not flying. The Naga is not flying though, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Then to start, I'm just gonna cast Entangle. What is that? 20-foot square. So I'm going to make a 20-foot square. 5, 10, 15, 20. Not there. I'm gonna put it right there.
Okay.
So the Naga has to make a strength saving throw. If it fails, then it is restrained
What does it have to
until
be?
it makes a. My DC is 14.
13.
Ooh, it's restrained. And it can make a action to make a strength check against my DC to free itself out of
And
its
this
turn.
this was what was this move?
This is Entangle.
Entangle.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna go tried and true and turn into a giant metallic bear. Well,
Hell
I guess
yeah.
a large metallic bear. Oh, and I don't have that stat sheet up because I clearly have to have 8 tabs open when I play a druid.
Turning into a bear, that is a large or huge creature.
It's a large, so a 2x2.
Yep, just go ahead and put blue in there for your HP. Your bear HP.
Yep. Bear. Hold on. Yeah, turn into brown bear, huge beast, 34 hit points, and it has 40 foot movement speed. So I was already at 15, so I'm gonna make another. Let's see. That's shit. I'm at 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and I'll just move right there.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn to Amara and say, "Do not worry, I am a bear, but I am not allowed to talk in this form."
You got it. Alright, end of your turn?
That's it. End of turn.
Alright, at the top of the round, the heat from this portal, you can see on the other side just this hellscape of a world, just fires, burning sky, and it's emanating heat all throughout this chamber now. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Is it fire-based?
It is fire-based.
Okay, so Luster's fine. He's immune to fire right now.
Okay, everybody, yep.
13.
I'm gonna have to roll an insight against your bluff because that is clearly a dwarf
11.
That?
I rolled a
token. Dwarf token. It's not a later.
I don't know if 11's good, but I rolled 11.
I'm sorry. What am I rolling? Constitution?
Yeah.
I should roll the damage first, so I know what I'm giving to each of these people.
Okay. Keep Luster at fire. Good to know.
Alright, if you got 13 or higher, you take 4 damage, fire damage. If you failed, you take 9 fire damage.
Okay. Wait, why can't I click on my character?
Oh yeah, neither can I. Oh wait, yes.
Should be able to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did. That was me. Sorry. I was on the wrong thing. 9, so 25. Okay.
I'm sorry, you said if we had over 14, it was 4 damage?
You need 13 or better, and you take 4 damage.
Got it.
Hey, at least you're not 15.
I suppose. That is true.
Oh, I need a Constitution saving throw for my Entangle.
Sure did. Entangle goes away.
Oh my god.
We'll say that it burned away from the fire, so you don't have to be too embarrassed about
That's
it.
fair. Yeah.
I really feel like I should have said I'm gonna roll inspo on that, but at the same time I was like, how hard is it to get a 10?
Right? That's fair.
The minute you think that is when it fails.
All right, Leo. As it's your turn. Oh my god, you only have 28 HP, Leo. What the fuck?
Yeah, like
Wow.
we're only level 4.
All right, yeah, no.
Leo's not even on my turn order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
so-
on the turn order, so.
Yep.
You are, I promise. So Leo, you hear in your head, I can't help with cuffs and no weapons. Your turn.
And I respond back, I know. And I run up behind her.
That's the point. No. Oh god. Oh, no.
Yeah,
And
now
I
she's gonna kill
unshackle her.
somebody.
Okay,
Well,
you don't have
Bet you the
keys.
$20. She's
So-
gonna
I'm
kill
gonna use my
somebody.
lockpicking.
Yep, so here's what I
Literally.
need you to do, because you also have 2 guards that are next to her as well. So I'm going to want you to roll a lockpicking check at disadvantage.
I'm gonna use inspo for the one roll, so.
Negate the disadvantage.
Why would you bother to
19
roll
plus
it?
6.
19 plus 6? Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, sure enough, you go ahead and you really quickly, with one hand, you basically are able to reach in with your lockpicks and take the cuffs off. And as they drop, you hand her what weapon?
I hand her the rifle, and I'm like, you get 1.
Okay, as you hand her the rifle, we'll just say trick weapon. She still has all the ammo and stuff on her. So she takes that from you, and she can't move just yet. But the guards both turn in like complete surprise, like what the fuck just happened? All right. So you still have the rest of your movement and a bonus action, Leo.
Can I run up on top of the bookcase?
Yeah, easy enough. Sure. You go and you plant your foot on the bottom shelf and basically launch yourself up. You're now 15 feet in the air.
And then
It's Robbie Song.
I can't make
They
a
are so
like a
good,
opportunity, not an
boy.
opportunity attack,
Can't
but
you buy
a
them? You get
like
some
a
You
ranged
can't make,
attack with my bonus.
Some badges
Nope,
by
nope.
your name. Now give a
Okay.
gifted song.
Then that's the end of my turn.
Thank you, Weird Beard. Who was that for? Inspo for Leo. All right, Leo, you have an inspiration now as well.
Bookcase attack.
All right, so on the guard's turn, they're both going to try and grab the assassin because what the fuck? So
That's what they do.
it's not super great. The assassin is going to do acrobatics to try and stay away. And she does. As they both begin to like grab for her, you watch it's almost dance-like in the way that she just kind of like moves from like left to right and dodges out of the way as they're just trying to grasp at her and begins to throw them off balance. These other 2 guards here are going to grab Gwei and begin to move off with him. Can only get that far as they're kind of pulling him, and even though he wants to leave, this is also like fucking scary. And Etra is going to move up here towards you, Leo, and put himself between Amra and the Naga. Rosalind.
Does he crawl over the table?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, he does.
He's so cool.
Because then he can actually attack. And he takes out his sword. And hits. For 8 damage. Rosalind, your turn.
All right, Rosalind's gonna yell towards Etra. Etra, call off your guards. We need the assassin to get that portal closed. That's why we're here.
What? I need you to make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Oh, come on, man.
I mean, yeah, it seems a little much.
we told them about the portal situation.
Gwei is the only one that knows about the portal.
Yeah. Do I want to spend my last inspiration on this?
I mean, I think this one, if he doesn't believe you, there's only so much we can do about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Sweet. That's a 7.
Okay.
Damn it.
No. Oh, yeah, disadvantage. So,
Yeah.
as you say that, he looks over and sees that the assassin is already free and goes, "Oh, Platinum Dragon, get her! Get all of the counselors out now!" And he's trying to, like, shield Amra as he does this. All right, Rosalind, rest of your turn.
Rosalind just sighs and glances at the assassin. You gonna help us this time?
She's kind of busy right now.
Fair enough. I've gone as far as I can go.
You kind of like butted in between.
Yeah,
the
I'm right up in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm right up in there.
she nods.
Okay. Then Rosalind is going to cast Bless on her.
Ooh, just her? Okay, you put,
Sorry, I get to pick up to
multiple
3 people. Yeah. So I'm going to put Bless on myself, the assassin, and we'll put it on Hermia.
All right, that is a D4 to all attack rolls and saving throws. End of your turn.
That'll be all for me.
All right, the Screeching Devilkin's turns. Let's see. All right, so as they come out and everyone's starting to kind of figure out what it is they're doing, where they're going, these devils let out this loud screeching sound that causes your ears to crack, and it feels like it's going to make them bleed. I need everyone within the following radius to make a wisdom check for me.
Wisdom save or check?
Sorry, wisdom save. So Leo, Assassin, Rosalind, Leaf.
Yeah.
15.
10. Huh.
You need a 10.
Oh, yeah. I get to add a d4 to that. I forgot. So 17. Add a d4 if you're blessed.
All right, you watch as this bottom guard here and Aliceus both clutch their ears in pain and just sort of fall down to their knees, unable to move. They are incapacitated for 1 round.
Did I need to make a save?
Yes.
Yes. Wisdom. You need to get above 10.
It's a 16 plus whatever.
And you're good.
You make it.
Sorry, I had to leave the bathroom really bad.
Nope, you're fine. You're fine. And with that, what is our flies? This one's gonna fly up to you, Leo, and the other one's going to fly down towards Etra. Leo, that's gonna be a miss. Etra, that is a hit. Why aren't I rolling in my thing for you? I don't know why I'm rolling way over there. Etra takes 5 piercing damage. As this thing flies down, and with this little barb on the back of its tail, scorpion style over its shoulder, just attacks down at Etra, piercing him through the shoulder. Alice's turn. He can't do anything. Amra is going to take this time to move.
Oh, the flaming naga has like weird like fire mustache.
It does.
I couldn't understand what was going on in the picture. Like
Alice's
it looked like
turn.
some kind of weird like fish lips when zoomed out.
And it seems the Ring of 3 are beginning to make their exit from the chamber.
All right.
Did you say they are making their way?
They are definitely making their way, except for Aliceus, who is currently incapacitated.
You could even say they're making their way downtown.
Oh, Leaf, your turn. Back to you. Wait.
Wait, I didn't get
I was
to
gonna say, yeah.
No, sorry, you were on there twice, Leaf. That's why. Hold on, let me take that off.
Oh, I'll go twice then. That's fine.
Hermia,
I didn't go either.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. It was Leaf's initiative from the battle before. I just didn't realize he was on there twice. So your turn, Hermia.
Okay, I am going to like right here, like between the assassin and Alice's, because I
Okay.
don't really trust the assassin.
All right.
So I'm gonna like keep an eye on her to make sure she doesn't try to shoot the person. And then I will. Okay, how many spaces did I move?
5, 10, 15, 20, I believe.
Okay.
Nope,
So
sorry.
I'll-
15. So you have another 15 of movement.
Okay. So I'll just move here so I can get line of sight. And cast text on this screeching devil.
The one by Etra?
The one right here.
Oh, the one by Leo? Okay.
One by Leo.
And just blast it.
So I started blasting.
Eldritch blasting.
It's stuck.
Eldritch Blast.
It's 18 plus 7.
18 hits plus 7. Yep.
Damage is a 9 and a 2.
All right, 9 and
And
2.
then I'll move back over to right here.
All right, so as you blast it, you watch as it kind of sends it spinning in the air a little bit, and as it rights itself, it's looking real rough already.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, the Naga's turn.
Oh dear.
Wow, what is Kieran's role for initiative?
Yeah, where's Kieran?
Ah, shit. I knew I forgot something. Luckily, she is apparently even lower. I rolled a 5.
Oh wow, I'm not the last person.
Hell yeah.
That's a shock.
Well, hold on. Let's see what her
Oh, you didn't add. Oh,
her
then-
initiative is. No, I'm getting her thing up now. Kieran. Plus 2, so 7. You are last.
Okay,
Maeve.
yeah. Damn it. Always last.
Hey, you know what? You could have used an inspo for your initiative.
I know. I'm saying I'm always last whenever I. Well, not always last, but I always am after the enemy, no matter
Leaf,
what.
You didn't actually hit the salamander, right? The Naga. You just moved.
Leaf?
over to it.
No.
Yeah.
It was just a crowd control thing.
All right, so on its turn, not caring about the small little elf thing in front of it, it's going to turn its attention to the more immediate threat, which is the giant brown bear. And it is going to
With the
make
leaf face.
first attack with its spear. That is a natural 20.
Ha! I have a 12 AC. Nice try, buddy.
This is negative opposite day D&D.
All right, so that is 13 piercing damage.
Leaf,
That's
I'm
a
gonna need
crit.
to know what your THACO is.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, 26 piercing damage
Okay.
Oh.
and 10 fire damage.
Oh, thank God you're in
as-
bear form.
As this thing plunges its spear within you, and as it pulls it out, you can tell that, well, this Naga seems to be an elemental of some sort made of fire itself. Its spear is also heated to extreme temperatures. And as you kind of are you back in leaf form?
I'm in leaf form already.
Yep. So as you whoop back down into leaf form and kind of start to like get your bearings, it swings its tail around towards you as well.
Bearing.
No, I lost my bearings.
Oh, jeez. 20 to hit.
Get it? Well, now I'm back in leaf form. Oh, yeah, it hits.
That is going to be 12 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 6 fire damage.
Oh, okay.
He's already down, right? Or no, what's her HP?
Oh
The-
god.
It was
Leaf
18.
is indeed
I thought
already
it was-
down and
What?
is currently grappled in the flaming Naga's tail. You see Leaf's limp body just being like held aloft by it.
All right.
Oh boy.
Kieran's turn. Leaf, buddy! No! He's going to run up here.
This is bad.
All right, what kind of spell?
Error,
do you have,
error.
Kieran?
Please not fireball.
Win 32 has caused an error in Win 32. Win 32 must now close.
That's not gonna work.
I am.
Okay. You watch as Kieran points at the flaming knight and goes, "Drop!" and is going to cast suggestion.
Oh, okay. See if that helps.
So the Naga has to make a wisdom saving throw. Has to beat a 14. And it does. And as the Naga just ignores Kieran, she's like, "That usually works." Maeve, I don't have anything else. I don't know what else to do. Save him. And that's Kieran's turn.
Divided
Thank you,
by
Kieran.
0.
All right. May I take a move action to also climb the bookcase?
Yes. Go ahead and make a athletics check for me.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
It's not super hard.
Well, oh, hey,
Hey, there you go.
19! I
you
got
go.
up there real fast.
Yep. Boop. There you are, up on the bookcase.
Okay, cool. Luster can move without me using an action, so I am going to have him move. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I'm going to have him move there. Mostly as kind of defense, because my eye is going to be on this guy. Okay, we're going to make, bonus action first. I'm going to cast, where are you? Hunter's Mark. So that's cast. And I'm going to make an attack roll and spend an inspo to do so. So give me 1 second to mark that off my sheet, so that I don't forget. 6 down. Let's roll today. I'm feeling lucky. That's a 12. That's a 3. So we'll take the 12. 12 plus, is it 8? Sorry, 1 sec. 12 plus 8 is 20. Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right, I will also be using with that my ability, if I could find it, Favored Foe. So I'm going to be doing. Okay, sorry, I have a couple of dice I need to roll. Okay, I'm just going to roll through the thing. You roll, and then you roll, and then you roll.
You get a roll, and you get a roll.
Looks like 17 to me.
That's 17, and I'm pretty sure this won't do much damage, but I'll just have Luster do his. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm scared that fire damage is gonna heal him.
All right. So you launch your arrow at it, and it does seem to hit true, striking against its chest. But you watch as instead of sticking in like you would have hoped it would,
Yeah.
it seems to sort of splinter off a bit. It did still do damage, but not as much as you would hope.
I think closing the portal as fast as possible is our best bet.
End of your turn.
That's the end of my turn because I used my bonus action, so Luster's just hanging out.
All right.
Can
on to the.
I use my reaction to yell at this guard here?
Go for it.
Can I just yell at her, "Get Alice out of here," in her "don't fucking talk back to me" voice?
Okay, the guard taking a look at the assassin who is free and Alice's who's on the ground just like cupping his ears. You see she's turning her attention towards Alice's.
Good.
Oh,
The
good.
assassin, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That's actually-
Is going to move over
Smart.
here and take aim at the Naga. And Leo, you're the only one who can see from this vantage point, but the rifle that you gave her, she kind of flicks it, and all three of these different sort of folded in compartments straighten out and latch into place, and she puts it up against her shoulder, takes aim, is going to spend a grit point for advantage and fires the rifle for a 12 plus 9, so that's going to hit. And because it is otherwise engaged with Etrical, she also gets sneak attack damage.
She has a +9 to hit.
She does.
What am I doing wrong? I have a
+7.
+5.
That's because you don't have a +5 in one of your scores.
+5 to Dex, and
yeah.
she
Yeah,
has
+5 it
the
does.
archery fighting stance, which gives her +2, and then her proficiency of +2.
Jesus.
Yep, because I would
And
also be +9.
All
but
of you
then-
hear this loud, cacophonous boom that like echoes and shakes, drawing the attention of everyone. Actually, that she wouldn't get sneak attack on that. This is not a finesse weapon. That would be super overpowered. That's 25 damage, which unfortunately is reduced because it's not a magical attack. So 12 damage as you see this bullet spray across this thing's shoulder, shooting sparks everywhere. And then does she have 2 attacks at this level?
Is she a fighter? If
Yes,
is she
level
level
4.
5?
Level 4.
Nope.
No.
Okay, then her
Level
next
5.
attack she will have to reload. All right, so that's the assassin. Leaf, make a death saving throw for me, please.
I'm sorry, Leaf, I can't be there.
Where do I roll though? I guess. All right. Actually, I just rolled a d20.
Yeah.
Powering down.
That is 1 fail. Leo,
All right.
it is your turn, and you have a. Oh wait, top of the round. Everybody, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Leaf, you fail. Take another death saving throw.
Oh god, Leaf
God.
is gonna die forever.
Circuits.
11.
Sorry. 12. I can't remember what we have to make. It was a 13.
I'm gonna type it in the chat for everybody.
Damn it. Damn it.
11 damage.
I
Ow.
was 1 away.
All right, let's see. Etra.
11.
Takes the
Okay.
11.
That's not looking good for me. Oh, shit.
Alice makes it. Kieran made it the first time because I forgot to roll for her. And fails it the second time.
Got to buy more health potions in this city.
Guard number 1
Oh, we couldn't.
fails. Guard number 2, who is incapacitated, makes it.
Oh wait,
Amber's
wait. My
not-
number might be wrong. Hold on.
Amber makes it.
I forgot to add my thing to it.
You
Okay,
just
I made
did
it.
a roll. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you only
I
take.
made it. Okay.
You only take 5 fire damage then. All right,
Okay.
Leo, your turn.
Okay. How does this thing look in front of me?
Not good. It's looking pretty rough.
Okay, I'm gonna stab it a couple times then.
Yep. Nothing's next to it, so you don't get sneak attack on it.
Well, does 15 hit? Or 15 plus 7, sorry.
Yes, that hits.
And that is 4 plus 5, I believe.
All right, you strike out with your dagger, slashing its throat, and as it falls down, it hits the edge of the bookcase, and you watch it just puffs into ash.
Okay. Now, this thing that's jutting out from the statue, is it like in the middle more so, or is it over more
You
by
could
this
you could
bookcase?
attempt to jump from your bookcase to that to get to the other bookcase.
That's what I want to do.
You want mine?
Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check for me, please.
Can't promise. This one also likes to play fate.
That is an 18 plus 5.
Yep, that's enough. You run and leap off the edge, planting your foot just on the
Technically,
point
it's
of
all
it,
better.
and then doing a flip, landing on the bookshelf next to it.
Dope.
Close the portal!
And that is 15 of your movements. You technically have a little bit more.
Okay, now is the portal up above me or down below me?
It is stretched out from where it was up top all the way down to the floor, so you are next to the portal.
And I can't attempt to do it with bonus action, can I?
Correct, you need an action.
Yeah, it's an action.
Okay, well, can I bonus action throw my dagger at the flaming bullshit?
You can, since you attacked the thing. We'll say that as you jumped to that spear, you flung a dagger off to the left at the Naga.
It's another 15
You
plus
are
7.
keeping track of your daggers, because if you throw it, it does not come back to you.
Yes, I haven't thrown a dagger. This is the first time I've ever thrown a dagger.
Yes, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage, and because Etra's down there, you get sneak attack on it as well.
Okay. Another 4 plus 5, so 9 on the dagger head, and 3, 8 for sneak attack.
So total of 17. That gives
Yeah.
half because it's non-magical. So 8 damage. So you
Now is
throw
sneak
your
attack
dagger-
damage piercing, by the way?
It's whatever your weapon type is.
Dope. So with my feet, I can re-roll certain... What is it?
Damage dice.
Pierce. Yes. So
Okay.
once per turn, you can hit a creature with an attack with piercing damage if you re-roll 1 attack dice. So I'm going to re-roll the 3
Sure.
on my sneak attack. And that's a 5. So I got 2 extra points on that.
So 1 extra point. All right. So you throw your dagger and it hits in the back of the neck, and you can see that it cuts a bit of the scales, but then just kind of deflects off and doesn't do as much damage as you would have hoped.
I mean, as long as I'm doing damage.
All right, on the guard's turn. This one comes out of its stupor, and as the other one kind of like yells at him, "Help with Alice's!" And the two of them are going to grab him. Whoop, no, Kieran. No, Hermia! We'll say they get to about there. The other 2 guards will come here and kind of brace themselves, waiting for all of the counselors to get through. Rosalind, your turn.
All right.
Close the portal!
Rosalind's going to dash up to here as quickly as she can. And she is going to turn and make an attack on the Naga.
Okay.
I'm going to spend my last inspiration, even though I said I was going to hoard it like an elixir. All right, there's an 18. So that's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
I will spend a spell slot to Divine Smite. So my base damage is going to be this. So that's 6 damage base. So I assume subtracted to 3. Because it's just a regular weapon. And then we're going to Divine Smite. Does this count as an undead or fiend?
It does not.
Does not. Okay, great. Plus 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then we're going to use our Channel Divinity to make that an Inspiring Smite.
Okay.
After you deal damage to a creature with your Divine Smite feature, you can use Channel Divinity as a bonus action and distribute temporary hit points to creatures of your choice within 30 feet of you. And can include you. Total number of temporary hit points equals 2d8 plus 4. So that's going to be 16. I'm going to pump 2 into Leaf to get him up.
Hold on a second. Can you put temporary hit points on an unconscious creature?
I don't think so.
Nope. Chapter 9. If you have 0 hit points, receiving temporary hit points doesn't restore you to conscious or stabilize you. They can still absorb damage directed at you while you're in that state. So...
okay, then I will pump 11 of that into Leaf to shield against another hit from that.
Okay, I'll put that in over here.
Yeah, so technically that could save him from like the...
From like
AOE.
the fire...
Exactly.
Fire AoE.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I will put the other 5 into Etrical.
Can you can choose where they go? Like divide them up?
Yeah, I can distribute it as I wish.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so 5 for Etra.
And that's my turn.
All right, back to the Devilkin's turn. It's going to...
Did the radiant damage seem like it dealt normal, like full damage to the
I mean, as far
Naga?
as you're aware, having it still be somewhat new for you.
Yeah.
I need Leo, Rosalind, Hermia, and Kieran to all make wisdom saving throws against the Screech from the Devilkin.
So does Luster, I think, right?
Oof.
Yep.
6.
Petra makes it.
I'm immune to it right now.
You are. Kieran makes it.
Aww.
Rosalind, you do get a D4 on that.
Luster's not.
Oh, you're right. I do.
Luster failed.
All right, Luster is incapacitated for a turn.
What is it for bless? Sorry,
1d4.
forgot.
You needed exactly
I rolled a 4, 10.
10.
Woo!
Nice.
Bless comes
Okay,
through in a
then yeah.
pinch.
Hashtag
I made it.
bless.
Hashtag blessed.
14.
All right, so only Luster fails.
Yeah. Or Luster.
And then it's going to attack Etra. 16. He's able to deflect it, though, with his blade and parry it.
Nice.
All right, on to Alicis.
If someone can get a point of health into Leaf, that would be ideal.
Shakes his
Yeah,
I
I don't
thought
have-
temporary HP worked.
Yeah, I don't. If I can get over there, I could stabilize him, but I'm a little worried.
You got a
about-
long walk.
So
Yeah.
Amra, looking back over her shoulder, actually is going to shrug off the guard behind her 10, 25, and run back up this way, and is going to cast...
Greater restoration.
I don't think that would
The
do
whole run?
anything. It would make him unexhausted.
I mean,
I
he's
mean,
like,
death is exhaustion.
yeah, ultimate exhaustion.
Is going to cast
What?
a healing word on Leaf.
Nice.
Hooray!
Leaf, you
Yay.
gain 7 HP. And as you do, you hear Amra shout to you, with Melora's blessing, finish whatever this is. And then she can take one step back.
Close the portal. Close. I think the portal's causing the fire stuff, so.
Alright, Uther gets out,
Aww.
and it is Hermia's turn.
You got mail.
Close the portal.
So I'm gonna bonus action and move the Hex over to the other Devilkin.
Okay.
And then Eldritch Blast it.
The Devilkin? Go ahead and make your roll.
Yeah. I don't think it hit. That's only an 11.
No, that misses, unfortunately.
Womp womp. And yeah, I'm done.
Did you add your bless to that?
Oh, wait, I didn't.
It's not gonna help.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
No.
So it's higher than 15 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it didn't help.
Right. Oh, sorry, Rosalind. When you struck the Naga,
Yeah.
flames spewed from it.
Oh.
You took 6 fire damage.
Ow!
And
Rude.
now on the Naga's attack, it's going to turn back around towards you, Rosalind, and
Uh-oh.
swing at you with its spear. 16
Did we
plus
just-
7.
Does 25 hit? Is that what you're asking me?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
25
Yeah.
hits.
All right, that is 8 piercing damage. And 3 fire damage.
So 11 total.
Yep.
Okay. And I have to make a check for my concentration, right?
Yep.
For bless. How does that roll work? I haven't had
It's
to do
just a
anything,
D. It's just a D20. You have to make. I think it's. Is it a Constitution roll or is it just a
Yes.
D20?
Nope. Constitution roll, and the DC is half the damage taken. So, sorry, how much you took?
I took 11.
11 total, so you just have to beat a 10. And you get to add a d4
Well,
to
I
it.
didn't.
You get to add a d4 to it.
No.
Oh, I get to add my D4.
You
Can we do it again?
It is a saving throw.
Yeah, so add D4.
No,
Oh,
you
not this time.
lose
See,
concentration.
it's hard.
It is. I didn't have an inspo to spend in my defense that time.
Now, since Leaf, you are grappled in its tail, it automatically hits with its tail attack.
Oh.
So that is 9 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, it automatically hits?
Wait.
Yeah.
Is the temp HP still there?
Yeah.
Temp HP is
Okay.
still there. Yep.
Okay, you're okay.
Sorry, so 13 bludgeoning damage and
Okay.
11 fire damage.
Damn it! No, you're not.
Leaf's dead again.
He's dead again. Damn
So-
it.
That's just rude.
Leaf comes back to Melora's blessing. Finish this to blue screen.
Finish this. I am finished.
All right, on Kieran's turn. Boy, she doesn't really have anything great to help Leaf, so she's just gonna Eldritch Blast. Let's see. Shuffle.
Make sure you roll for your wild magic.
Shuffle.
Maybe you
Only
can
if-
finish this
only
all
if
off in one
she
go.
Pulls a Joker, which she did not. She got a
Okay.
Queen of Diamonds. So what is that?
Does nothing happen if you pull any other card?
So the card determines the damage, and then if it's
Okay.
a face card, it gets a special effect. So for example, she drew the Queen of Hearts, which is fire damage. Draw and throw another card, choosing any damage type for the attack. So the first one, as it hits, explodes into fire, doesn't do anything. But the next one is a 9. So 9 damage, and Kieran's going to be like, all right, well, fire doesn't do anything. Maybe ice is better. And it does double damage. And
Ooh,
deals-
nice.
Oh, she has to fucking roll to hit. What am I doing?
Oh, please hit.
First one hits, doesn't do any damage. Second one, ooh. Might
Can't
miss.
you switch it? No!
Hold on. That is a 12. Yeah, it misses, so no damage.
Damn it.
As the ice card just flies off into the distance somewhere. And Kieran's like, I'm really trying, Maeve!
It's okay. We need. I'm sorry. Robbie, did we determine that this fire thing we have to do is from the Naga or the gate? I thought you said it was from the.
It's from the gate, yes.
Okay, we need to turn off the gate. That's what I thought. Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, I can't help though. What I will
Great.
yell to Kieran is, we need to turn off the gate.
Oh, sorry, Etra never took his turn. Let me attack this Devilkin really quick for him. Yeah, that'll hit. For 6 damage. Alright, Maeve, your turn.
I wish I was over there. I'm trying to not get in the circle so that I don't die. Hold on, I'm trying to see how close I can get without getting in danger. Okay. Does it take how much movement would it take to jump off from the bookcase?
No movement, it's not that high.
Okay. So I'm gonna move here. Trying to get away from the circle. Because this circle is the circle of that fire damage, right?
No. The
No?
circle is
No.
from the Devilkin for
It's
their
from
screech.
the Devilkin screeching and causing people to double over in pain.
I'm sorry. What is the range of the fire? Oh wait, no, we always get the fire. Sorry, that's how I'm dying. Never mind. Okay.
The room.
The whole room. Sorry, my brain was messed up. Okay. So Luster's still down, right?
Luster is incapacitated.
Incapacitated?
Yep.
Okay. And so I have to wait till my turn is done,
So-
basically.
Yes, yep. Yeah, at the end of your
Okay.
turn, he'll be better.
Okay. Well, I don't really know what else to do, so I guess I'm just gonna attack the Flaming Naga until I can get closer to help close the portal. So, I will do that. I will just attack. I rolled an 11. That was on an awkward corner. So, 19.
That hits.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do my weird damage again. And a 1. And, where are you, spell? And a 2. And, 3. Okay, what was that?
11.
11 damage.
5. Okay. The Naga is starting to look like he's wearing down a bit. He seems to be like slouching a little bit more and is looking around a bit more erratically with his spear now that he's being surrounded and multiple people are attacking him.
Okay. I just keep shouting, the gate, the gate, as I'm trying to get closer.
We're trying. I promise.
All right, so on the assassin's turn, 30, double movement is going to get up to here and then burn her action surge to reach through the portal, which as she does, Rosalind, like you can kind of see this, you see this weird fire, this hellscape sort of world on the other side of it, but it's also a bit translucent. You can see the outline of her figure behind it as she reaches through and like puts her hands on your shoulders.
Yep.
And goes,
I'll reach up and
"Help me."
take her arms. Yep. I'll reach
And
up and take
she's
her arms.
going to attempt to shut the portal. Let's see how this was. All right, so we have the DC. Level 1 mark plus U is 2. All right. Ooh, this is a very, very high roll. Yep. Oh my god, it was 1 away.
Aw.
So as she
Wait, is she blessed?
No, not anymore. My
Doesn't-
bless wore off.
Oh, it also wouldn't have counted for this.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just
Yeah.
thinking of anything. Anything for +1.
Yeah,
Reach
you
there.
watch as she tries to focus and concentrate, and you see that the portal begins to shimmer and waver, and at the edge of it, you see these sparks begin to fly as it starts to like shrink down a bit, but doesn't go very far.
Okay.
That does lower its DC by a bit, though.
Oh, good.
Leaf, make a death saving throw.
At least you get to start over.
Death saving throw, go.
Oh, gosh.
Hey! 12.
12.
All right.
Yay!
One towards stabilizing.
1 success.
Okay.
And at the top of the round, the fire pulses, but it is not as strong this time. Everyone go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw. Leaf, you take a failure.
Ow!
13.
Dang it. 11 again. Need
Oh,
to do
yeah, wait.
inspo
It's
next
13.
time.
It's, this is con, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, 17.
11.
13 or higher, 2 damage. 12 or lower,
Oh, thank
4
God.
damage.
Yay.
I'm down to 9.
All right.
I'm
in
still
danger.
further than you.
I know.
Oh, I think she was supposed to take 5 last turn. Whoop, she takes the 4 this time.
I keep failing all
Kieran takes 4 as well.
I'll try and close it on my turn. I think I can.
Either that or if Leo can get with 3 of you.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
But
I
I'll
don't-
attack the Naga since you want to close it on your own.
Maeve's just over here like, come on, man.
Well, either way, we do have to put the Naga down.
Oh,
but
I
yeah.
know. Just without maybe the fire damage would be good. That way Leaf's not dying.
All right, so yes, Leo, your turn now.
All right, I'm gonna hop down from the bookcase right here and extend my arms onto theirs and expend a inspiration. What do I roll? Oh, and the other thing I was gonna ask you is, can I invoke the thingy we just got today to?
No, this isn't a skill check that you can borrow anything for.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna argue, like, if someone's near, I could just like have them. But yeah, understandable.
Nope, not
Have it count like they're with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go ahead and just roll a d20.
With advantage, since I am
Yep. go
using
ahead.
an inspiration. So first roll is an 18. And second roll is a 19.
All right. So as you put your hand up next to it with your arm on to Rosalind, all three of you focusing, these sparks begin to build up and start to fly off the edges of this portal as it starts to shrink. And it shrinks more in further in. It begins to push back, slowly expanding again before it suddenly snaps shut, sending sparks and this red sort of electricity lightning flying out all around you. Thankfully, not doing any damage or causing any harm. But indeed, closing the portal. There is an immediate change in the temperature of the room as relief begins to wash over you, but there is still a giant flaming salamander.
Yeah, there is still that.
Leo, you have your bonus action and movement still.
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage, and
It's still holding Leaf in its tail as well.
I'm going to get out of the screech, though.
Yep. All right. With that, it is the guard's turn. This one's going to grab Amra and help take her out, and everyone else is at this point finally able to make their way out of the room, leaving all of you alone with the salamander and Etrical.
Poor Etrical.
He's doing his best.
He's doing his best.
Roz, it's your turn.
Rosalind is starting to look beat the fuck up.
Yep.
But she's going to turn back around from the assassin and see that Leaf is still down, and she is going to try and jump up and lay on hands on Leaf. And she's going to...
a athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
15?
Yeah, you're able to get a hand on Leaf.
All right, I'm going to pump 20 HP into him. That's all my lay on hands.
All right, Leaf, you are brought back to consciousness by the warm glow and the energy given to Roz by whatever divinity she has been able to tap into.
Rosalind drops back down, and yeah, she's looking tired and haggard, but she's done for the turn.
All right, and
She puts her shield up.
Devilkin's turn. I need everyone within the yellow to make a wisdom saving throw. You have to beat 10 or you are incapacitated.
Oop, I'm incapacitated.
Luster is uncapacitated.
Yay!
But might be incapacitated.
Oh, man. Nope, he got 20. He's good.
Assassin is fine. Kieran is actually fine. Ooh, Etrical is fine. So, Roz,
I'm incapacitated, yeah.
stunned by the screeching of the Devilkin.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
And it's going to attack Etra. Oh no, Etra, buddy, I'm sorry. That's a natural 20.
He just gets fucked up against a bookcase.
That is 4, 5, 6, 7. He does have his temporary HP, luckily.
That's right, yeah.
Luckily, this thing's only rolling a d4 plus 3, so. Alright, Alice is gone. Hermia, it's back around to you.
Alright, we gotta get this thing killed.
Okay, so I'll try again to hit that last, flying devil again.
Yep, go ahead.
15?
15 unfortunately misses. Afraid that you might hit Etra as this thing's sort of darting
Wait,
around.
hold on, I didn't do my... Oh, wait, it's gone, never
It's
mind.
gone.
Yeah, bless-
Yeah,
Yeah, bless him, it's
your
gone.
Eldritch Blast unfortunately goes a little wide and explodes on one of the bookcases.
I don't know why I suck right now!
End of your turn.
Yeah, I don't have any other bonus
All right.
actions or any type of that.
Leaf, are you ready? I think you're muted. Here comes your tail damage. As it squeezes you, you take 13 bludgeoning damage.
You wake back up.
Why, Crude World?
And 6 fire damage.
Yes!
Oh,
You're
one.
up with 1!
Rosalind,
Yeah.
you
Yeah, I know.
are incapacitated.
Yeah.
I need to double check exactly what that does.
I can't take actions or reactions.
Does it count as auto crits if you're next to him?
That's
Oh,
what
Or
I'm
is that just being
wondering.
dead?
Oh, God.
I don't think so.
Nope, just can't take action. Nope, paralyze is the one that does auto crits, but it does get advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 21.
Yeah, that hits.
So you take
Can't you use your shield power?
I'm incapacitated.
Oh, that's right.
9 piercing damage and 3 fire damage
I'm down.
as Rosalind hits the ground. On Kieran's turn, she's going to draw her cards, and that's all she can really do right now. Fucking and misses. And is just really upset with herself right now. Maeve, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use, because now that Luster's up, I can use my bonus action. So I am going to have Luster attack this creature.
All
Yeah,
right,
kill
go
the
ahead
Devilkin.
and roll for the damage.
Get it, Sarah.
I gotta roll the attack first.
Get it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's not the auto one.
Get his butt.
I hope I do. Damn it! That's a 10.
What's
Never
your
mind.
attack bonus?
Yeah,
Or-
it's
or
plus
total.
5. It's 10 total. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, preoccupied with how Etrical is not looking good right now, your
Okay.
shot does go a bit wide as well.
Okay. We need to kill this thing. Okay, Maeve is gonna go for this as well, but I'm gonna use inspiration.
Yeah.
'Cause I got no time for this, because we are taking way too much here. Okay. It's gonna be 5. Okay. So I don't get any of my bonuses, unfortunately, but hopefully that'll do something. That's an 11, and that's a 7. 19?
19 hits.
Alright. I'm gonna roll these d8s myself.
Yeah. Get it.
1d8 plus 4. That's a 7. So that's 11 damage to this creature.
All right, and with that, you are able to shoot it out of the sky. It hits the ground and up into smoke.
Okay. That is... I can move, which I'm going to, because we got dying people. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's all I can do.
On the assassin's turn, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Over by you, Leo. As she's right, she's going, give me the rest of my stuff.
You're not leaving.
I can't reload this fast enough. Give me the others.
I'll throw her the pistol.
Okay. She grabs the pistol, turns, and fires. Using a grip point for advantage.
Settle down there, Zana.
It hits.
She could use a blood charge too.
If I had it. I don't like to give my players OP things like that, though.
Why?
7, 12. Yes. But not magical, so unfortunately only 6 damage. And that's the end of her turn. Leaf, it is your turn.
Leaf gets to do something.
Leaf did something at the very start of combat.
That's true.
All right, so Leaf, stuck in the creature's tail, looks over to Rosalind and says, "Warning, falling asleep while fighting can result in very hazardous reactions to your health." And is going to cast Wither and Bloom on the Flaming Naga, which causes that to make a Constitution saving throw. And in addition, one creature, aka Rosalind, gets to spend roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain hit points equal to the die roll plus my wisdom mod, which is 4.
Okay, well,
So-
it rolled a natural 1 on its con save.
Nice.
Okay, so
Nice.
it's going to end up taking 2d6 for 9 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
So 1d10
Also-
4. That's gonna be 12 HP for me.
All
And
right.
so you get 12, it takes 9, and also any vegetation surrounding it withers and dies.
Okay, so what's left of your entanglement from earlier withers and dies away.
And it's oh, I know what I can do. Leaf is going to use its bonus action to turn into a bear again to give itself some more hit points.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Suddenly bear again. Brrr.
That is a good healing plan. Give him that.
That's the best temporary HP.
Yeah,
It really is, yeah. Leaf, is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Leo, it's your turn.
How does the Naga look?
Not great. I mean, he's still standing, but you guys have definitely been wearing him down.
Okay.
Okay.
There's one thing I can do on my turn if we still haven't killed it by then.
Then what I'm gonna do is really stupid, but
Nice.
is Leaf like standing on the ground now since he's like big and
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
say
gonna-
that broke him out of the Naga's tail.
Okay, so
Nice.
what I'm gonna do is run up, I'm gonna jump on him, and jump and attack that, and probably like land right there.
Okay.
What do I need to roll for that?
Can I first ask what your passive perception is?
16.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
That's
You're
a
supposed to keep an eye on
15
the
plus 4.
assassin.
What
She's
was
leaving.
it? Sorry, what was it?
15 plus 4.
Yeah, you're able to jump up on him pretty easily.
Attack rolls. Does a 16 plus 7 hit?
Yes,
Do I get sneak attack?
you do.
Okay, so 3 plus 5 for the dagger, so 8, and then... It's a 3, 5. I'm gonna re-roll one of my sneak attack damage.
Yep.
Now it's a 5 plus 3, so 16 total.
All right.
And then... Does the athletics check take my bonus action?
Nope, you can go ahead and make a second attack.
Do I want to make a... Yeah. That's 12 plus 7.
That hits.
And 4 damage.
Okay. All right, so running up on Leo, you get basically you're right up at eye height with this thing with both your daggers. You slash across its face, doing considerable damage and causing it to like rear back and let out this low guttural squeal that you can definitely tell you heard it and it's not doing well. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Do I want to take an opportunity attack? Because I only use 20 feet,
sorry,
and I have
really-
15 left.
Really quick, because you attacked it twice within range. From the first attack, you take 5 fire damage as its blood kind of like sprays out on you. And then another 3 fire damage from the second attack.
So me,
Yes.
I'm down.
So after doing this super cool maneuver and attack, Leo just kind of plummets down onto the ground next to Leaf, unconscious.
Ooh.
All right.
On Etrical's turn, he's actually going to hop over the chair, grab you, Leo, and start to move you away, taking an attack of opportunity from the Naga.
Oh, no.
That's not a good idea, Etra. Don't recommend.
That meets.
Oh, gosh.
He
Oh,
takes 10 No, that would be 14. So actually, he gets laid out as well.
Everybody's dead!
Right next to you, Hermia, basically just falls next to you with Leo's body.
Oh God!
Good try.
right.
Rosalind.
All right. So yeah, Rosalind will get up, and I guess I'll attack it with my sword for massive damage.
Yep. Go ahead.
Massive damage to
20.
yourself.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Natural 20?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
best
Alright.
kind.
I assume
The
you're gonna
real
use a
kind.
divine. Are you gonna use a divine smite?
Yeah, I got one spell slot left. We're
Okay.
gonna use it.
Then Rosalind, how do you want to do this?
Oh, sick.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so Rosalind, as she is unconscious still, whether it's just her busted up brain or whatnot, she hears her Uncle Levix speak to her and say, "Take another step, Rosalind." And she gets up and buries her sword in it, and a pillar of light comes down and just fries the thing.
All right. So you
as
all
she
watch
screams.
as she drives the sword all the way up to the hilt in this thing's side in midsection, and it's made out of fire. It's red all over. But from behind some of the scales, you start to see that red turn to orange, then a yellow, then white, then golden, and it begins to shine through until this thing begins to cry out in pain, and you see the light emanating from its mouth in its throat, and then the midsection where the blade is wedged just explodes in this holy light, sending scales and viscera and flesh and gore and guts all over the surrounding sort of 5-foot area as its upper body topples in half to the ground, and it lies motionless on the ground, defeated.
Oh,
So,
Rosalind literally falls back onto her butt, just like, oh.
I'm sorry I didn't turn Luster to cold. That was my plan if this still wasn't dead yet.
What is the assassin doing?
The assassin has ran over and is taking stuff off of Leo's body.
Of course.
Sitting her
Can
weapons
I
back.
say no?
Yeah.
Well-
you turn around and what do you say?
you can stop.
I point my sword at her. Be like, what are you doing?
And your sword goes, attack! And you watch as she puts her pistol in its holster, takes the shotgun off of him and puts it in a holster, and then takes a smaller gun and a dagger. And she says, I'm getting my things back. Is that a problem?
Depends. What are you gonna do next?
see ya.
I'll see
We
you
couldn't
ar-
have done this without her.
I'll see you around. And you watch as this blue buckle on her belt shines for a moment, and then this arch of blue energy appears behind her, filling with this almost water-like substance. And then she steps back into it, and this door closes.
She can plane shift. What the hell? Or whatever it is. Teleport.
Oh.
Okay. Everyone gather together. Can I use my healing kit to stabilize these two?
Yes.
It's
you
not
can.
HP, it's just stabilizing.
Yeah, you are able to do so, and as all of you sort of sit here, starting to recover, about 2 minutes later, a larger contingent of both Bisatal Guardian Force and Crown's Guard come in. Weapons, shields, everything at the ready, as well as Uther and Gwei in full armor now. And they see that, well, sorry,
Late.
not Gwei, just Uther comes in full armor and kind of looks around. Well, seems I underestimated your capabilities then. Well done. Where is the assassin?
She left.
Escaped.
You watch him kind of grimace a bit. I see.
We couldn't have done this without her, though.
She did help.
That may be. She still attempted. That's none of your concern anymore. Bisatal and the Empire thanks you for your deeds here today in saving myself and the Ring of Three. You may see yourself out now. And he kind of turns and starts barking orders to some of the other guards.
Can someone give me a hand? My everything hurts.
I gotcha.
She takes her hand and pulls herself up to her feet.
Amra eventually comes back in as well now that it seems that it's safe, and he tries to turn her back, but she ignores and sort of pushes forward, kneeling down next to Leo and Etrical, and puts a healing word into both of them, so you were both conscious in backup.
Oh, okay.
And the first thing Etra asks is also, where's the assassin?
We explained that she escaped. She left.
Some kind of portal.
We were all a little distracted and beat up.
Well, I think that we are maybe safe from her now. We know her plan. There's no way that they're going to attempt to attack again. And Uther says, plus we have Gwei in custody now. So the chances of it happening again are slim, but don't worry, the watch will be reinforced.
Romeo's just gonna... is Uther, like, right standing over us?
No, but he's near.
I'll kind of, like, stay quietly. I was like, will Gwei be okay?
Gwei will be judged for his actions and his indiscretions against the Empire.
Who said that? Because I didn't want to say it to Uther. I was saying it to the dark guy.
You were saying it to Etra?
Etra, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he's still just kind of dazed and kind of out of it. And he's like, I have no idea.
He didn't actually do anything wrong. You realize that.
Do you say this a bit louder?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Etra just goes, well, it's not for me to decide. He will be tried by the rest of the council and whoever takes his spot. And with that, as they start to sort of secure the area, some of the guards help you up, Roz, and basically escort you out of the main chamber into the hallway, where Alice's is. Amra's with you as well. If there's anything else you would like to ask or say to any of them, you may do so now.
I mean, I have evidence.
I want to, like, kind of, like, beseech them, pointing out that Gwei didn't actually do anything wrong. The evidence was planted.
Alice's near you says, it will all be looked into, but regardless, his dealings with the sons of Malazamir has long been a rumor, and at the very least, he will be tried for that, as a dissenter of the Empire.
That we can't do anything about. He did do that.
Hey, I know you're all eager to get rid of us, but I think we might need to rest tonight. I don't feel so great.
Alice is like, no, by all means, you played a pivotal role in saving us from whatever that was. What was that? Do you think that was part of the assassin's plot or plan?
No. That's the second of those portals that we've encountered.
And had to close.
That, she sighs finally and looks towards Etrical. That is why we're here. When we said we were looking for places of great change, that portal is why we're here, but you were never going to believe that a magic portal was going to open and kill everybody.
He kind of laughs and goes, nope, you're right. Still kind of don't.
She nods.
Yeah.
Very well.
Frequently, I don't believe it either. Ow.
I told Gwei about it when I first met him, and he laughed that you guys could handle it. I don't think you could have.
Probably not. With the suddenness of its opening, you're right. We would have been at odds with whatever it was that came out of there. But please, for this night, you are my personal guest here in Baise Tile. I'll make sure that you are put up and tended to. If there's anything that we can do for you, please let us know.
Can I ask if the guy who got shot is, like, okay and recovering?
Oh, Amra goes, my husband, yes. Before I came, I tended to his wounds.
Good.
He'll be fine.
All right. Are we good to go rest and regroup a little bit?
Etra says to the guards, escort them back to the Melora's Tears, if you would. I'll check on you in the morning.
Thank you.
I could use a lucky Kieran right now.
I think we
Lucky
all...
Kieran's all around.
We
Yeah,
all use
Kieran, who looks very dejected, goes, I could use a few of them. I was a very unlucky Kieran today.
I reach over and rub his and kind of pat his back.
Mhm.
It's okay. We all have our unlucky Kieran days.
As you kind of
So we now have what would Maeve do and unlucky Kieran days.
Yeah.
Fair.
Got it.
Alice's Hermia stops you, putting his hand on your shoulder. That blade that you carry, where did you obtain it?
Uh-oh.
Why?
Do you know anything about it?
Not really.
If I stop to the inn later tonight or in the morning after we wrap this business up, perhaps you would let me examine it.
Sure. Don't see why not.
I appreciate that.
The blade's like, don't you dare.
Blade doesn't say anything. But you are all escorted back to Melora's Tears. It is pretty well beyond nighttime at this point. The night is yours, though. What would you like to do?
Drinks all around.
All right, you all drink well into the night, celebrating your well-earned victory. And that's where we'll go ahead and wrap up a little bit early tonight.
Okay.
Beautiful. If I can, before we wrap up, I just want to send a quick message to Light saying, next time you see Levix, tell him thank you and that I learned the lesson he taught me today. Ow. And that's good.
You get no reply.
That's fine.